Good day, everyone. Today we are here to review our 2022 Tahoe Premier. So let's get started. Okay, so this is, like I said, a 2022 model. It is a Tahoe. It has the 3.0 Eco Diesel, and it is the Premier Edition. Most people think, what the heck does Premier mean? Because I've never heard of that. Well, it's kind of a new thing they're doing. I don't know much of the history behind it, but basically, in 2022, there is 6 different models for this machine. It starts at an LS, an LT, an RST, a Z71, a Premier, and then a High Country at the end. So this isn't a fully loaded machine. We'll go ahead and say that off the start, but it does have a lot of awesome features for the price point and for what it is. So keep that in mind as we go through. First off, I'm going to talk about the features of the outside of the vehicle. This first one I'll show you. Yeah. Hands-free. So that's pretty nice when you have your 3 or 4 kids with you and you're trying to go to soccer team. It's pretty nice to be able to wave your foot around. So, we'll come back to that later. Push button there, that's pretty cool. Another button here, which opens your glass. These are pretty standard for your Tahoes if you've ever owned one before. I mean, they've been doing this for years. So, thing to note on the back is this has a tow package on it. It's got a place to plug in a big plug, which is nice. There's a piece that goes here that covers this up if you're not towing. It's nice to have it on if you're not towing because it's ugly. Really, to be honest, it's pretty ugly. If you're not towing anything, you're going to want to put that piece on. It just goes on with 2 little kind of like sideways nuts things. So it's pretty cool little feature there. It's got for your diesel, of course, it's capless. That's pretty standard these days. This model has the 22s, so that kind of makes it a little more luxury with the built-in running boards. Probably one of my least favorite things about the machine is this marker light right here. This does light up and it's very ugly, so I would unplug that if I was going to keep it. As you can see, it's a little dirty in the front end area. So also with this video, I wanted to tell you guys that this is also a review of about 3,600 miles. So I've broke it in, I guess you could say, and I've never washed it since I bought it. And so this is kind of what the front end looks like after driving to a few different destinations in the summertime. So the whole vehicle, like I said, have not washed it. So it's got a pretty nice design, looks pretty great. It's got sensors. That's really about it for the outside. I do like the handles. They could all be chrome, but they did put this black piece in there. It's kind of a nice feature. And then these are pretty standard too, being able to lock and unlock your vehicle by the push of a button. So that pretty much settles it for the outside features. Let's go ahead and get inside and take a look about what it's like in there. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just basking in how much room this thing has in the back. This is a great vehicle if you like to go and have kids and put a lot of stuff in it. So keep that in mind. So a feature I wanted to show you for the inside is the seats. It's all done by right here, which is a pretty cool feature. As you can see, this one over here to the left is down. You just press the up button and it automatically comes up. That's pretty nice because back in the day you'd have to reach in there and crank it up. So that's pretty cool. Same for going down. Go down with an ease. And then also for those seats up there, that's what these are for. So you can press this twice. Oh, actually you hold down on it, my bad. And they go all the way down. They don't come back up though. Oh, that's pretty cool. I forgot about that feature. So you can do that from there, but they do not come back up, so it's kind of a bummer there. Also have a nice outlet charger back here, so that's a nice feature for if you want to plug something in. So let's go ahead and go to the front and I'll show you some more. Keep in mind we have not also cleaned the inside, so it is pretty dirty. This is what your almost 4,000 mile review looks like. We'll start on our doors, pretty standard. Unlock, lock, be able to set your seat, windows, mirrors, Pretty standard thing. Door has some good storage in it. That's cool. This model does have Bose. It does sound really good. Factory Bose is a good feature there. Our seat, pretty standard buttons here. Not much really to say. Okay, so as we get in here, here's what this model has. Of course, all are going to differ a little bit. It's four-wheel drive. It's got sport mode. It's got off-road mode. Our lights. It does have the auto start or auto stop, which I don't really like, but you can turn it off. Parking brake, lane assists, traction control, your sensors, going down a hill, I don't remember what it's called, and then your auxiliary power. Over here we have our windshield wipers. They are automatic, so if it starts to rain, they will automatically come on if you have it set to that feature. And then, of course, the one for the back as well. Oh, look, I forgot to shut the back hatch. Well, that's no problem whenever you have this feature. Very convenient. Up here, we have the garage door opener buttons that I never ever use, so I don't know why they keep putting them in there. This is for turning on and off all the lights with your doors. This feature is for putting the left seat up or down, right seat up or down. This one here is for our sunroof. It's a little bit slow. But yes, this does have the big, nice sunroof in it. It's got some bird poop up there. But very nice feature there. This feature here opens it up if you're wanting to party. Tilt feature. Lights work great. So this little button's kind of interesting. This one right here. So when you click that, this is what happens. Oh no, I got 1 second. Okay, so those seats do have to be set back for this feature to work. Ah, wrong button. So this opens this little secret area here, if you're into secret areas. Pull out drawer, space down here. Not really worth it to me, but to each his own. Your standard little flippy. Wireless charging, all the ports you're ever gonna need, heated and cooled seats, and then your standard AC system. All push buttons on here, which I still have mixed feelings about. They are okay. These ones you push, these you pull. It just kind of feels and looks awkward having your fingers there. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it, but I'm not too big on it yet. This button here is for your gap adjust. Great feature. Cruise control, heated steering wheel. Over here, end call, your voice control, and just scrolling through your settings. So on to the best part probably of the whole machine is the big screen here and your all the way electronic dash cluster there. So with this screen, I'm not going to go through all the settings because you can go through those yourself, but with this model, they actually use Google in the vehicle for like Google Maps and things such as that. So that is a really nice feature for this. Just a basic overview here. We have our audio, maps, connecting your phone, all the camera angles, Google Assistant, Play Store, Android Auto if you want it, Apple Play if you want it. I have those disabled. Trailer lights, your climate. Climate's kind of cool. You can have everything there. You can do the front, you can do the rear. So if you want that, if you don't want to just do it manually, you can have it on your screen. Your settings, your Wi-Fi hotspot, My Chevrolet, podcasts, Google News. So, you know, some features that you're going to use, some of them that you're not. It's got a trailering mode over here. This is for connecting your phone, Google Maps, and your music there.
20.
Little tip, if you hit your home button twice, well, you don't actually once if you're on home already, it does split screen. So then you can use your maps and you can listen to music at the same time. Moving on to this is probably one of my favorite features is this whole electronic dash. You can change the format, the display layout, the left side, the right side, the lower gauges. You can change all of that to your preference, and there's a bunch of different settings and features that you can go through. I'm not going to go through them all. You can play with those yourself, but definitely way better than the trucks right now. I guess I haven't seen the new refreshed 22 Silverado, but this is a pretty nice layout for and a nice feature for this vehicle. The information page, there is the life of the vehicle so far, 3,600 miles, and we've gotten 23.9 miles to the gallon. So pretty decent fuel mileage. This just has your standard, all your standard features there. So you can go between your driving summary, which this resets every single time you start and turn off the vehicle. So it'll tell you, I mean, I obviously haven't driven since I just started it, but I've been having this vehicle on for 9 minutes, but it'll tell you every single time. Moving on, you can have your music there, you can have your navigation, you can have your phone, and then your settings there. So really nice features here. They did a really nice job of putting this all together and making it customizable so that you can pick your preference. I believe the last feature that I missed is right over here. You have the electronic steering wheel mover thingy. So pretty convenient, makes you feel like you're driving a luxury vehicle. One more feature is they have this little weird door here, and I think it's all carpeted inside, so I have come to the conclusion that this is for your sunglasses because they fit perfect. So a little bit of a weird location, but yes, it does work. They don't have the push thing anymore, so they moved it to here. It works okay. Lastly, take one last look at the back seat. Back here you have the climate control. It's all digital, works really nice. You have port C's for charging your phones. You have one of these great power pieces here. Of course, Bose. The doors have good storage in them. For these seats, basically this one you pull up and then you can move the seat that way or that way. And this one comes down, hit it again, ooh, comes up. So nice features. And I do want to mention about the back seat of these things. They are very comfortable. They're not sitting on the ground like they used to. They've got quite a bit of room, so a full adult can sit in the back and still fairly be comfortable. Okay, so in conclusion for this video, if you're still watching at this point, I'm going to tell you what I think of this vehicle after almost driving it for 4,000 miles. My honest review is I really, really like it. If you're looking for an SUV that gets really good fuel mileage and it's huge on the inside, this is it. The 3.0 diesels is really great, and fuel prices are expensive right now, yes, but actually this is better to drive, more bang for your buck than if you were driving a Tahoe with the 5.3 getting 16 to 18 miles to the gallon. Most I've ever gotten in this thing cruising is about 27 at its best. So really great on fuel mileage. I like the sunroof a lot. I like the features. The dash is probably my favorite part. It's just got some really nice features. It's definitely a lot higher up than some of the trucks that we've been building. So yes, I would definitely recommend buying it. I would recommend it to anybody that really wants to get into a big SUV. Though, with that being said, I am not going to be keeping this vehicle. This vehicle was bought for kind of a temporary thing, and it's going to be sold soon. I wanted to get a review before we sold it. Also, before we sell it, we're going to put some aftermarket wheels and tires on it, like we always do to everything. So let us know what you want to see on it, and we're going to put something on it to make it look a little bit cooler. With that being said, I believe that's the end of our video. Let us know if you have any opinions or anything that you like about these vehicles. Also, let us know if you would like to see a fully built, lifted one of these in the future. Right now, I've got a big truck project going on, and you guys can check that out on the channel as well. But whenever that's done, here and after some time passes, we might be buying another one of these that's not black, because I don't like black, and being able to build it and be able to show it to you guys and see how it performs being lifted and being built. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching the video. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Sayonara.